Hello everyone, and welcome back to the guide series. Today's guide is going to be about the new hero Lukas, who got introduced in Season 35. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. Passive. Every second Lukas generates one resolve and generates two when dealing damage to enemy heroes. This resolve is required to enter and maintain his sacred beast form, which consumes 10 resolve every second. First skill. This skill has three variants. 0 stacks. With 0 stacks, Lukas thrusts forward and does damage to enemies hit. 1 stack. Lukas thrusts forward, stunning enemies hit and pulling them closer while dealing damage. 2 stacks. Lukas thrusts forward, stunning enemies hit, and then follows up with 2 attacks, then pulling enemies to the center. Second skill. Once used, Lukas dashes in the target direction and changing his next basic attack into a flash strike. Flash strike. Lukas blinks behind the enemy, dealing damage and giving himself buffs that last 4 seconds. These buffs include increased range, 20% movement speed and attack speed, as well as providing extra damage to his basic attacks. Ultimate. Lukas transforms to his sacred beast form, gaining 30 movement speed and a 20% increase to all of his attributes. This skill can be used again to fire a shockwave blast in the target direction, dealing damage to enemies in range. Build. Since Lukas is still new this season, I didn't get the chance to test him with different builds. However, from the data I collected, I suggest building him a hybrid or sustain build, since he's not a burst hero. Emblems. For his main emblem, you want to use the fighter emblem for the spell vamp and extra stats. As for secondary emblems, you want firmness, tenacity, or festival of blood, whichever suits you, and last but not least, brave smite. The reason I chose these emblems is to further increase Lukas' sustain, since that's what I believe suits him best. Battle spell. Since you want to sustain in team fights, I would recommend either Vengeance or Revitalize. Playstyle. For Lukas, you mostly want to poke in your human form and start playing aggressive once you have your transformation, since it increases your overall attributes, which in turn increases your chances at winning the exchange with your enemy. Tips. Don't be afraid to poke, since your first skill heals you for 8% of your max health. Once in your transformation, save your ultimate for when the enemy decides to run away. Counter tip. Lukas is mostly about healing and sustain, so building healing reduction items or penetration items would work best to counter Lukas. That will be all for the new hero Lukas. Hope this guide helps those of you who are hesitant whether he's good or not, or you guys who couldn't understand his kit. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. See you all in the next video.